Alright, so here's my deck. First of all, I'm going to show you my first 3 pulls. Opened my first pack, it was a root-bound crag. I was like, alright, that's pretty good. I got red and green. I wonder maybe I'll play red and green. We'll open up my second pack, and there was a Chandra, the firebrand in there. I was like, alright, well, I guess I'll probably play red. And in case I wasn't sure, I opened up my third pack, and there was an Inferno Titan. And so that pretty much sealed the deal that I was going red-green. And I initially built the deck as just red-green, and I looked through it and I was like, it seems pretty good, but then I played it and I was like, well, it doesn't feel that right. And then I had my friends look at it and he's like, well, let me see the rest of your cards. And he looked through and he decided, or a few of my friends decided, we were going to go red, green, blue. So I'll go ahead and show you the rest of the deck. I've got 7 forests. I've got 6 islands. Turn these around. Then I ran 2 mountains. I have a couple rampant growths, so I decided to get 2 in case I had one. I could use the other one to search for another one, and since the Titan cost 2 red, then it was useful. And it was actually good one time because I had a rampant growth and a mountain out. So I had to use it to get the second mountain for the Titan, so 2 mountains was good for that. Then I got some mana acceleration artifacts. What is this? Manolith. It's the cost 3, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, so that was mana acceleration. Along with that, for artifacts, I also had a Pentavis, which is basically infinite blocking because you make a 1/1 flyer for 1 mana, block with it. After blockers is declared, then sack them and put it back into your Pentavis. No damage dealt, and you're right where you started. Amazing card. More mana acceleration. I got some Birds of Paradise and a Land War Elves. So more turn 1 mana fixing. On to some more green creatures. I had Stampeding Rhino, which is just a 4/4 trample. I had Carnage Worm, which I usually played as a 9/9 trample. Had Greater Basilisk, 3/5 Death Touch, pretty good. And then into some green spells, like I said. I've got the Rampant Growths, which put me up to a total of 6 mana fixings, with the Land War Elf, the Birds of Paradise, and the 2 artifacts, which is really good. That's what allowed me to run the 3 colors. Then onto some more green spells. I had 1 Hunter's Insight, which was amazing. In the finals, actually was down to 1 card. Attacked with my Inferno Titan. Played Hunter's Insight and drew 6 cards, going back up to 7, which was awesome. It was the most I drew off of it. Actually, I drew 9 off of it one game. I had to discard like 3 cards in, I think it was the quarterfinals. But it's alright. 9 cards, I'll take it. So awesome card. Also got an Overrun. Now this went really well with the Pentaloth, or Pentavis, because I can make tokens and then overrun and slam in. It also worked well with my mana accelerators because they're little dudes that can be pumped with that and attack. So overrun, obviously a good spell. Going into some blue creatures, I had an Azure Mage, 2/1. I could pay 4 to draw a card. I usually play him on once I had 6 mana out. So he immediately was drawing cards. Really good card, really liked him. I got a Skywander Drake, 3/1. He's basically was just an attacker. Kind of just a filler, but I would side him out if I was playing against some other stuffs to bring some cards in. But yeah, just another creature because I need some creatures in the deck. A couple more creatures here. We got some Aether Adepts. Now these were really good to bounce creatures. There were actually several games where I needed to draw these off the top, and I drew one and bounced their creature. He played a guy that was a 3/3 Bloodthirst for 2. He shocked me, played it, came in as a 5/5. I Aether Adept to bounce it. He shocked me, played it again. I played a second Aether Adept, which I drew off the top to bounce it again, which was ridiculous. And then I proceeded to win the game at that point because he couldn't even pump it. Really good card, saved me from a lot of damage. Master Thief, gains me an artifact, didn't do too much for me. Sided it out a couple times, but there wasn't a whole lot of artifacts I could take. I took somebody's Artifact Mana Excel one time, the Manolith, but I think he killed it immediately. So not the most amazing card, but it was in there anyway. Into some blue spells, I had 2 Divinations to draw me 2 cards. One game, it was the first game I played with this deck. I used Chandra's second ability and used Divination to draw 4 cards, which was amazing. But having all that extra card drawing is really good. Helps me to get to my Inferno Titan. Since I only had 1 in the deck, my strategy was basically ramp, draw cards, and play Inferno Titan, and I won pretty much all my games by doing that. Another creature, I got Merfolk Looter. He actually really came into play, I think I played him like 2 games. One game he made one really big difference because I was trying to get to my 6th land to play my Inferno Titan. And so I was drawing, throwing away some cards, and then playing the Titan. And then another game, I kept drawing lands. I had like 3 or 4 lands in my hand at the end of the game. So I was using the Looter to throw away the lands and draw cards. Also got a Ponder, which is good. Turn 1, look at the top cards in my libraries, fix my mana, maybe find my Mana Accelerators or my Rampant Growths. So, I mean, it's Ponder. You know that's a good card, so got one of those in there. And then the last card I had was an Incinerate. Unfortunately, it was the only direct damage I had for the deck, but it was good. One of my matches, somebody took Act of Treason, took my Inferno Titan, attacked with the Inferno Titan, and he had the guy that you could pay 1 green to make him a 4/4 trample or a 0/8 or a 2/2 flyer. So it would have been lethal, but I had 1 card in my hand, which was the Incinerate. He used it to turn it into a 4/4. In response, I used the Incinerate to kill it. Got my Inferno Titan back and won the game. So it was a really close one, but Incinerate's a good card, as you would expect, because it's removal. So that's the deck. I hope you all liked it, and I'll see you later.